So before we get into the blood and gore of this video, let's go back to where this all started, with last year's Mordor Troll Halloween video. For that video I bought a bunch of Mordor Trolls from eBay, 2 of which were converted up to murderous trolls, with 3 being plenty, so I left one eBay troll out of the video. But it was a painted one, so I thought it would make a good backup because it would just need a sprucing up on the paint job and some washes. But to no fault of the packaging the seller had boxed it in, he came in multiple pieces instead. Months passed and I was in a kitbashing mood. After stripping the paint off, I started with his hand. I already had a murder troll with a hammer, so I gave him the Isengard sword, with the top snapped off, so I made it into a dagger. I then did some ambitious but mostly rubbish green stuff sculpting. The helmet was the one sure bit of green stuff I liked, although it was really giving me Megatron vibes. If I had anything I liked other than that, I would forget about it and smudge it out of shape with my fingers minutes later. To fix and cover my green stuff armour, I got the bit box out. An assortment of bits from the Mordor Troll sprue, a helmet into a knee pad, and cut up parts of the armour. The shoulder spikes were using Chaos Marauder sword blades, and used the top of a Chaos Marauder banner with the skulls dangling down. With the kit bashing done, it was ready for the next stage.
Prime!
Again, some time passed, and he sat on a shelf, primed and ready. Now that Halloween is upon us, it was time to get him painted. Starting off with the metal armour pieces with lead belcher. Fuck. It's happening again. Then a base coat of Rhinox hide on the leather and loincloth. I should have done the skin before those bits, but... And Bugman's glow base for the skin. A few days later, and after clearing the desk for a midweek video, it's back to trolls. I did another coat of Bugman's glow and touched up any overspill on the straps and armour. Painting the skulls grey sear, I usually go for a yellowed skull, but I figure that these whiter ones are more recently and frequently adorned by this chap. A base coat of Xandri dust for the nails. And I went over the leather straps with Doomball Brown. onto his mouth or gaping maw. While I was on the red, I did some blood on the spikes and his red eyes of murdering intent. With Shapty bone for his teeth, try not to clog up the details. With that dry, onto washes. A little splash of Agrax Earthshade to dirty up the skulls. Then using some old Naan oil before they changed the recipe. It comes out quite thick trying to get to the bottom of it, so I dab it on then spread it out. Back to Agrax Earthshade for the leather. Then a smidge for the troll's lack of dental hygiene. I used Reikland Flesh Shade on the Bugman's Glow, which I'm pretty sure wasn't the shade I used on the others, but I'll be over/dry brushing Cadian Flesh Tone over the skin later anyway. Then I left him to dry. Then the as mentioned Cadian Flesh Tone. With the painting done, time to add the two halves of his Rohan victim and base him. Using my black Mod Podge sand mix to shore up gaps and sard up the joins along with the glue, and add more to the flat base. Thinking I was done with my rock mix, I added some blood splatter from his murdering. After adding some more Mod Pod mix and waiting for it all to solid up mostly, all that was left was a grey dry brushing. With another Murder Mordor Troll done, time for the montage shots. There we are, another murdering Halloween video. This might become a yearly tradition, we'll see. Now onto the usual stuff. If you liked it, give it a like, helps the channel out, helps the video. Leave me a comment down below, what do you think? And of course, and as always, subscribe. And if you like what I'm doing here, if you like the channel, share it with any fellow hobbits, and I hope this has been quite cool. See you on the next one, which will be closer to Halloween, and also Halloween themed. Yes, see you on the next one.
It's quite cool.